It's an honor and a privilege to hear your voices and to see you and hear the voices that have been silenced way too long.
Well, recently, Boise, Idaho was selected for a new chapter in an organization called SHeroes. And this organization fights against domestic violence, sexual abuse. It also helps support veterans, and it fights against human trafficking. One of the events in the chapter is called 1 Billion Rising. And my friend Marie Lukasik Wallace has gotten a chance to be part of 1 Billion Rising, and I want to talk to you first of all about SHeroes. I mean, tell us just a little bit more about the organization, if you would.
Well, SHeroes is the male version or the female version of Heroes, and it really accentuates female role models, strong super female role models. And they have 3 pillars. One pillar is to fight against domestic violence, and really they're building awareness and against human trafficking, and then, like you said, our women veterans. And it's just something that I became passionate about.
Well, and I think really I've always known you as a writer and speaker and teacher, but you're an activist too. So how did you get involved in SHeroes and 1 Billion Rising? I mean, what inspired you?
So I have the SHeroes from Utah who were very active in this and supporting other women, and it was a big celebration, unifying spirits, unifying voices, and it was just a way to collaborate and bring women together. And then I read up about Eve Ensler, who started this. She wanted a call to action for the world, and 1 in 3 women will be beaten or raped in their lifetime, and she wanted to bring about this awareness. That equals 1 billion women in the world.
There's violence that we don't see, that a lot of women don't even share with us, and they want to look good for us, but it's there, and this needs to stop, and we need to make it safe for them to say so.
And so she started an event February 14th every year, and all around the world we do a dance called Break the Chain, and we just do it out in the public, and it's so empowering, and women will speak at these events. Women who've never spoken before get brave, and they come out and they speak, and I feel that empowerment.
Right, it's really, I mean, it's empathy training as well. I mean, because we're connecting on a global level, and I think of all the changes that are going on in Boise with, you know, a site as refugees. We're seeing a lot of more cultural diversity going on here. So to me, it kind of makes sense that we have an event like this happening. What are your thoughts about that?
I think anytime communities can get together and find out how we are more alike than different, find the gold in each other, that collaboration is so important. Build a sisterhood. With that sisterhood, you can build compassionate communities, and I think just enjoy the human spirit.
I would love to be in some kind of an organization to where I would be able to educate, and that I would be able to make a difference in somebody else's lives so they don't have to go through this.
I'm sure there's been a lot of great experiences along the way, you know, starting this chapter up, being part of this, and all that you do in the community. Is there a lesson that you've learned that you'd like to share?
I know I want to serve. I got to go to India and look into the eyes of women from 109 different countries and see their souls and know that we're more alike than different. And it was very empowering, and it built my call to serve, as well as finding the gold in every person.
What is your vision as far as seeing the changes that happen and the transformation in our community, in our own backyard here?
I just think that everybody has a calling to serve in some way. It doesn't have to be through SHeroes. It can be through Braveheart Women. There's Inside Out. But if you can't serve at that level, you know, serve in your schools, serve in your community. I mean, it starts at home.
Okay, so if people want to get involved, want to know more, want to be part of this, how can they get a hold of you?
I have a Boise chapter of SHeroes started on Facebook, and it's called SheroesUnited.org. And then I have mariesgold.com, where we're building a gold campaign for communities.
Which is really about finding the gold.
Finding the gold in
in
people and moments in sisterhood.
I love that. Yeah, finding the gold. I love it. Okay, so get involved. I mean, I think that's really the key aspect. When you and I were talking, you even quoted Mark Cohn,
Oh,
you know, the
yes.
Holocaust survivor, about women get involved, you know, be part of something bigger than just yourself. And even if it is just in your own home, you can get involved and you can teach compassion and empathy.
To remember who we are, that we are beautiful creatures, and that we are strong, and that we will flourish together in unity.
Okay, Marie, thank you so much for being here. But before you go, you have to tell me a little bit about this fabulous shirt. I love this. Where can we get one?
So they call it SHeroes swag, so go to SHeroesUnited.org and you can buy caps or shirts of any color, both for men and women. They have SHeroes Heroes.
And at markets, does some of the proceeds go and help out too?
It
as well,
helps
I'm sure.
support their cause.
Fabulous. Okay, thank you.